Today's horoscope, Capricorn March 22nd, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Family relationships can thrive with communications and willingness to both express yourself and listen to others. Avoid becoming sidetracked by time-wasting activities, but do aim to enjoy yourself as well. There's good energy for solving problems and relating well today. Your increased desire to find peace in your domestic life, family, and work or daily routines can lead to agreements and favorable circumstances. Conversations can be helpful. The moon spending the day in your solar house points to a need for some space to process, digest, heal, and wind down. You're inclined to go low profile for now, but problem solving can be natural. Keep your wits about you today. Temptation and adventure could be afoot. This is because sweet Venus, our goddess planet of romance and pleasure, will be linking to powerhouse Pluto, the most intense of all planets. On one hand, this could bring a whirlwind of passion and joy if you are tied to a significant other, allowing you to set time aside for insatiable sex and experimentation. Pay attention to your intuition, desires, and impulses now. Profound connections could all be present if you put yourself out there. Change your lifestyle to transform your financial standing. It is time to adjust how you finance your life once Venus retrograde in Aries sextiles Pluto in Aquarius. You work too hard to spend your money on silly things that do not add value to your personal life or financial standing. As you review your budget and expenses, you may realize that something has to give. It might be time to live more frugally if things are tight in your job market. Although this may not be what you want to do, you will feel more financially empowered. Wishing that things were different doesn't often change matters. Unless, of course, you reach your breaking point and then bust a move. You work this way much of the time. You hunker down and fester over something, and then one day for no apparent reason you change your tune. It's hard to always know whether you're festering in a productive way or not. To help cover your bases, keep a rigorous physical regimen going on during these times of confusion. This you don't have to think about, just do it. This day is a great time to explore your artistic side. It can be so easy to see time fly by with work and responsibilities that this part of yourself becomes neglected. Tapping into your creative well not only brings you enjoyment, but a greater sense of overall well-being. You will notice a reduction in your stress levels, and you'll find this creativity spills over into your work as well. Take time to enjoy this today. It is just as Mars moves into his final 4 weeks in your relationship sector that after 13 years Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, moves into his final 10 days in your communication sector. While the Sun left your communication sector yesterday and soon Neptune will be gone as well, Mars and your relationships won't be without support as you move into some pivotal weeks on the relationship front. Already Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication, are rushing back to fill the void, and next week will retrograde back into your communication sector or a do-over. In between the Sun's departure from your communication sector yesterday and Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communications return next week by retrograding back in. There is a chance to take a break from the words themselves. This is a chance to zoom out, and as Mars moves into his final 4 weeks in your relationship sector, focus more on your communication needs and priorities. Daily Planetary Overview. Out with the old and in with the new. The energy is shifting as Venus retrograde in Aries forms a sextile with Pluto in Aquarius, bringing transformation in the realm of relationships, commitments, and personal values. This cosmic alignment may trigger sudden realizations, unexpected endings, and a deep urge to break free from anything that no longer serves your growth. You may find yourself at a crossroads, reevaluating certain connections and questioning whether some relationships, partnerships, or agreements are truly aligned with your evolving sense of self. The desire to sever ties may feel stronger than usual, and while this newfound clarity is valuable, it's important to act with intention rather than impulsivity. If you decide to walk away from something or someone, make sure you are doing it from a place of understanding rather than frustration or emotional turbulence. Give yourself time to process your feelings, weigh your decisions, and ensure that any choices you make reflect your long-term well-being rather than a fleeting reaction to the moment. However, change is rarely easy, and you may find yourself confronted with situations that test your patience and resilience. It's natural to feel uncertain when faced with transitions, but remember that challenges arise not to break you, but to teach you. The key is to remain centered, trust in your ability to navigate obstacles, and approach difficulties with a mindset of learning and growth. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as opportunities to refine your skills, strengthen your resolve, and prepare yourself for something even better. Your circumstances are not set in stone. You have the power to shape your reality by the way you respond to the shifts occurring in your life. In your relationships, balance is essential. The passionate and assertive energy of Aries may tempt you to be more forceful in your interactions, but being overly aggressive or demanding could lead to unnecessary friction. Try to be mindful of how you express yourself, ensuring that your words and actions come from a place of authenticity rather than dominance. Cooperation may not come easily at the moment, but making an effort to see things from another's perspective can prevent misunderstandings. If you find that certain relationships feel strained, take a step back before assuming the worst. Sometimes, people are dealing with their own struggles that have nothing to do with you. A little patience and understanding can go a long way in maintaining harmony. Socially, you may notice an increase in attention from others. Your energy is magnetic, and people are naturally drawn to your presence. Whether in romantic situations, friendships, or professional settings, this is a great time to strengthen connections and enjoy meaningful interactions. However, be mindful not to let admiration go to your head. True connection is built on mutual respect, so approach interactions with sincerity rather than using charm as a tool for validation. Treat others as you would like to be treated, and you will find that your relationships deepen in authenticity and trust. Financially, caution is advised. The impulsive energy of Aries may encourage quick decisions, but when it comes to money matters, patience and careful planning are your best allies. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. This is not the time to make large-scale investments or take financial risks without thorough research. Be wary of advice that seems overly optimistic or promises guaranteed success, as not all opportunities are as beneficial as they appear. Instead, focus on making small, steady financial decisions that contribute to long-term stability. A measured approach will help you avoid unnecessary setbacks and build a more secure foundation for the future. As you move through this transformative period, take a moment to reflect on where you are and where you want to be. What old patterns or relationships are you ready to release? What bold decisions are you feeling called to make? How can you embrace change while maintaining balance and self-awareness? Trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and that by staying true to yourself, you will create space for new beginnings that align with your highest good. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been experiencing shifts in your relationships or personal decisions? Are you feeling ready to let go of something that no longer serves you? What steps are you taking to navigate these changes with clarity and confidence? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's support each other through this powerful period of transformation.